iron in their soul. What's up, YouTube? This is Iron and Soul, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. Also, for those of you who are new to my page, follow me over on Instagram, The King Jabez, as well as TikTok, where we're pushing 15K followers over there as well. It'll be greatly appreciated. I want to talk about in this video, rapper from Chicago, Fonzo 6700. Become very popular as of late, been rapping for a while now. Gangster disciple from the South Side of Chicago. He's been getting a lot of attention lately with some of his songs that have went viral. I think he has a song called Over Viral, has, several million views on, I believe, at this point. 1.6 million views to be exact. And he's someone who was affiliated, or is affiliated, with Ruga, who was also a pretty well-known rapper from Chicago as well. Ruga is the cousin of FBG Duck from Chicago, rest in peace. And has a lot of attention behind him as well in his song, GD Anthem. And so a lot of people in Chicago feel like the Gangster Disciples are being blackballed from the music industry. And as a hip-hop fan, it seems to truly be that. It seems to be that way. It seems like whoever's on Dirk's side is getting more recognition, and those who are not only not getting recognition, not getting into the door, but in many cases losing their lives. And you have to wonder what's really happening on a bigger scale. For me, a person who believes in spirituality and spiritual warfare, I have to wonder, is there some voodoo being done behind the scenes? Is there some type of pact that's been made with the devil? There's obviously something deeper going on that we can't see. This isn't not about Gangster Disciples or Black Disciples. People from other states have nothing to do with that. So there's something else going on a deeper level spiritually. But I won't get into all that today. The purpose of this video is to talk about this young man. I had a dream about him recently, and that's the purpose of this video. And I really hope that somebody who knows him will share this message with him. Now, let me put this out there. This is not for the purpose of getting clout. With all due respect, I'm too old for that. You know what I mean? This is really me sharing my heart. And over the last 2 years, God has given me so many dreams about different rappers. I said to myself, when it happens, I'm going to start speaking about it publicly. I had one, for example, about FBG Cash, and it troubled me. And I would say probably within 2 to 3 weeks, no exaggeration, after that dream, Cash ended up getting shot and murdered in Chicago. I had a dream recently about 600 Breezy. You can go to my TikTok. I got both videos up there. You can't make this up. Had a dream about Breezy. There's some bad injuries coming his way. In fact, I said in the video, I said, I feel like it's a bad injury coming his way. I don't know what it is, but pray for 600 Breezy. And next thing you know, one of his girlfriends died. I think she was, I forget, I don't know, is that cause of death, but she ended up dying, and he had to post all over social media. And there's people got some different thoughts about that, which I won't get into all of that. That's not my business. But the bottom line is I could tell there was some type of dark energy coming his way. And then the dreams I had about FBG Duck and Vaughn before they passed. And so for a number of reasons, I believe the Most High is putting these men on my heart for a reason. He's giving me these dreams. And the reason I believe in that, the script from a biblical perspective, dreams and visions is one way that God communicates to his people. So he uses dreams to give warnings. He uses dreams to give insight. And I feel like it's my job when it comes to me, I'm gonna make it public. Some of you won't like these videos. In fact, some of you don't like my hip hop videos, which I really don't care about that. I'm gonna do what I believe God wants me to do. I'm gonna step out here and by faith. And the reason I do this is because I believe there are some men in this hip hop arena that can be reached for God. And the church and those who believe in Christianity have to do a better job at trying to reach them where they're at. I think about someone like Young Pharaoh, for example. Young Pharaoh is a very well-known person on YouTube. Became very popular in this space, had like close to 500,000 followers, subscribers, and his channel got deleted. A lot of things happened that, what's understood needs not to be explained. And I won't get into all that in this video. Just relentlessly uploaded content. He said in this No Jumper podcast interview, about an hour, I watched that video and gained a lot of insight. He said he spent over 100K in books. So he's somebody who consistently developed his mind. And I think all rappers should do that. In his own words, he understood he should never been in the streets in the first place. He understood that he was too smart to ever have been in the streets. And he left the streets to work 2 jobs. I'll listen to the whole video. He left the streets to work 2 jobs. he was someone who was loyal to those who were around him, even when they were not loyal to him in some cases. And once he got out of that and began to do YouTube content as well as rap music, he would have a concert one day and a lecture another day. And so, quitting that hustling to work at a Family Dollar restaurant, it shows you really the character he had at a young age. And he was mentioning in this how, he got along with white people sometimes better than the Nation of Islam. Some of those members, he talked about them and the 5%ers and other groups of people you thought would have reached for him that did not connect with him. You know what I mean? So you think about young men like young Pharaoh. These are the very men that often the black church and the black pastor don't reach. And there's a reason for that, and I won't get into that in this video either. This is not the purpose of that. The purpose of this video is to really discuss a dream I had. And so here it is. I wanted to kind of talk a little bit before I got into that. I didn't want to come out the gate with this. This dream happened after I had worked. I was dog tired. I laid down, taking a nap for a couple of hours. And so this is definitely God because, no offense to the young man, he wasn't on my mind at all. And so it was totally random. And I had the dream about the gym. I knew it was Fonzo 6700. I knew it was him. And in the dream, he got shot, but he survived the shooting. This is my dream. I had this dream, I don't want to exaggerate, maybe, I would say maybe about 10 to 15 days ago, max, right? 21 days at the most. And I look at his account. Whenever I have these dreams, I always search their accounts on Instagram or online daily after the dream. Okay, what's happening? Why did God show me this? I did the same thing with Cash until one day I looked at my phone and he ended up dead. You know what I mean? And so I looked at this rapper's page, young man from Chicago, from the hundreds, I believe. And sure enough, he's in prison right now, Cook County Jail, 26, California, for, I believe, allegedly a gun charge. Gotta say allegedly because I don't know what happened. That's what I think is the case. And I said to myself, man, I had this dream and he is in prison for this. And who knows, sometimes prison can be used, I'm gonna be honest, by God to save your life. Because I prayed for him after I had the dream. I always do that. Whenever I have a dream about these guys, I pray. And when I pray for them and they end up dying anyway, I figure, okay, well, did God not hear my prayer? And I don't think it's really that simple. I think God sometimes wants me to be aware of what's happening. He wants me to know. That's my opinion. He wants me to know. This is the message for you guys in the streets. He wants me to know that he knows who you guys are. Okay? God's not forgot about you guys in the streets. He knows who you are. God's eyes are everywhere, man. So he's aware of who you men are. And I'm going to say for him, as one of his prophets, he has a heart for you. He has a heart for you. God does care about you. So if anyone wants to message me, please message me on either on Instagram or give me an email. I would like to come visit this man. I would really like to come visit him in prison. That's the type of spirit I have. I'm not playing no games with this. This is real life to me. So if any one of his people see this video, come across it by chance, by the grace of God, if that happens, I know it's meant to be, message me on the ground. You know what I mean? And I would like to sit down and talk with him. I'm not some random guy. I've been in ministry for a while. You know what I mean? Ex-gang member, got into the Bible. And I have a heart for guys like him and others. And so, though I don't know him personally, obviously, because I know some of you guys, you don't know him. You're right, I don't know him. What's your point? I don't know him. But God gave me a dream, and I feel like it's my act of obedience to the Most High to speak on this. And I'm sure people are going to have, I'm sure the comment section is going to have all type of people saying stuff, and not liking what I'm saying, why I'm talking about it. He deserves what he got. I don't want to hear none of that. But to be honest, because you know what? All of us deserve what we get if we want to be honest. There's none righteous, no not one. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So before we go there, what somebody deserves, what do you deserve? What do I deserve? Okay? So I want to share that dream, and I think it's a warning dream is what it is. I'm going to pray for him daily at this point, or as much as I remember. And I pray that my prayers, as well as others, will keep this man on the earth so he have a chance to get older. And God, with the grace of God, coming to a saving faith of the Most High God, Yeshua, the Son of God, Messiah. This is your brother, Iron the Soul. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.